Well, hello and welcome. It is Sunday, August 22nd, 2021. And yeah, it's Sunday, another day to worship our great God. So I'm blessed and honored to be with you today. And I hope you have a really great day of worship. Our reading today comes from Thomas Watson, and our verse is Luke 12:24. Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap, and yet God feeds them. And I'm excited to read this because we've actually in our church we're going through Matthew, and we're still going through the Sermon on the Mount, but we literally just went over these verses just a few weeks ago. This verse is from Luke, but obviously it's the same scenario, and so I'm excited to see the angle that we get today from Thomas Watson. Yeah, let's dive right in. If God is our heavenly Father, let us behave ourselves as children of such a Father. Let us depend upon him in all our straits and difficulties. Let us believe he will provide for our wants, as children rely upon their parents for the supply of their needs. If we trust God for salvation, shall we not trust him for our livelihood? We need to be careful of being distrustful. Would God feed the birds of the air and not feed his children? Consider the lilies. They do not spin, yet Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Would God clothe the lilies and not clothe his lambs? Even the wicked taste of his bounty. His children may not have a liberal share in the things of this life. They may have but a little meal in the barrel. They may be drawn low and almost dry, but they shall have as much as God sees to be good for them. Those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Psalms 34:10. If God does not give them what they want, he will give them what is good for them. If he does not give them what they crave, he will give them what they need. If he does not give them a feast, he will give them a portion by the way. Let them depend upon the Father's providence and not give way to distrustful thoughts and distracting cares, casting all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. An earthly parent may have affection for his child and would gladly provide for him, but may not be able. But God is never at a loss to provide for his children, and he has promised an adequate supply. God will give his children heaven. Will God give his children heaven and not give them enough to carry them on their way? Will he give them a kingdom and deny them their daily bread? Oh, put your trust in him, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. Well, that is a great word. I want to reread this one portion just real quick because this is something that has, helped me a lot on my way. But it says, if God does not give them what they want, he will give them what is good for them. Or to put it more personally, if God does not give you what you want, he will give you what is good for you. A lot of times we might be praying for something. There's something on our minds and our hearts that we really, really want, and God's not giving it to us. He's not answering our prayer. And it's like, come on, God, like, what's going on? You're the God who answers prayers, right? But we may not get what we think we need, but he always gives us what is good for us. And that's just something to just keep in your back pocket, because there's going to be times you're just, like, what's going on? Like, you think you need something, but, you really don't. And what ends up happening is God gives you something else, and that's really what you need. And so sometimes God may be even protecting us from giving us this thing that we think we want or need. And he gives us something better that is better for us. So anyway, I hope that's an encouragement to you. I hope you can let that just kind of mingle in the back of your head. But there are times in life we want something, and but God will give us something different. But rest assured that thing is always better for us, and it is good. All right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed Sunday, and I look forward to sharing another word with you tomorrow. God bless, and